So this is a Galaxy Eyes versus Spright matchup. As our Spright player does their combos, I'm going to explain what this deck does. It's different from the standard combo Galaxy Eyes going first. Instead, it's the opposite. It's going second. We board break, and the objective of this deck is to board break and then attack with 62, OTKing them, obviously. Obviously, there are cards like Dark Ruler No More and Evenly Matched that can prevent us from doing that, so instead we act as if it's our first turn after board breaking. So in this case, we do have a Dark Ruler No More, so you're gonna see I'm gonna attempt to set up a board as I board break them as well. So it's our turn now. We special summon Thrasher. Unfortunately, we draw a Nibiru, which is fairly useless, but whatever. We special summon Thrasher, we use Orbital, and they chain. They chain or Call by the Grave, and this is a really good interaction to learn. Orbital resolves as a spell card while it's in the grave. Call by the Grave only negates monster effects, meaning Call by the Grave does not negate our search. And that's why we were able to search Photon Vanisher, get that Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, use Soldier, then get Wizard, use Wizard, get Trance. I've seen countless times people use Call by the Grave on Orbital. It just doesn't work like that. So use that to your advantage. You can bait out Call by the Graves. Now they do Nibiru us, which is unfortunate, but fortunate at the same time because they wipe their board at the same time. Because I would have had to attack all their monsters to get rid of it, but that's completely fine. They set to turn the Nibiru into defense position, and we have a 16k token on the field. We turn it into attack position, and we are just going to attack. And we can pretty much skip a lot of these turns. Nothing really happens. Both of us have run out of resources. I technically have more resources, but Spright can obviously play off one card alone. We do draw an Evenly Match, destroy their monster, so they have to set a card. Otherwise, obviously, we win by attacking with 16k. They set another card, so now we just need another card on the field to destroy that card. And you're gonna see we get Soldier. They use Maxi. They're obviously gonna draw a ton of cards. I have to make sure that we don't get Nibiru. So on my third summon or fourth summon, I get number 90 Photon Lord just to negate that Nibiru. And obviously by then they forfeit. That's game. And we are in another matchup against Spright. Obviously Spright's gonna do their shenanigans once again. They start with Spright Starter, summon their monster negate, then get blue out. They're just going to summon a bunch of level 2s as Spright does and produce a board. We do not have any board breakers, unfortunately. And as I'm seeing this, I am getting worried. I'm hoping to draw a Dark Ruler No More, Evenly Matched, Lightning Storm, so we can at least force a negate out. They go into number 65, which is a monster negate. So I'm already seeing they have monster negates and spell negations. They set one and go into IP Masquerena, meaning they can go into Unicorn and bounce one of our cards back into our deck. So we just have to play through this. We use Cosmic Cyclone on their set card. Obviously they negate it, so I know that set card is important, right? It could be an Infinite Permanence or something similar. We try to use Vanisher, it gets negated. So that's 2 cards that have been negated. We use Soldier, it gets negated. Then we go into our Star Leech card, and I'm pretty sure it gets bounced, so we can't even use that card. And they still had that IP Masquerena on the field, so we were slightly able to play through their cards. You know, they were obviously negating and bouncing. Galaxy Eyes, once again, it does decently well against negation cards. We can power through them, but when it becomes too much, let's say like four negations or 4 ways to bounce, you know, we can't deal with that. Not many decks can even deal with that themselves without having some form of a board breaker. So we do lose the game. Unfortunately, if Galaxy Eyes had the new support, we'll be able to play through much more negates, but I still don't think we would have been able to beat them in this case. They still had that IP Masquerena. Maybe we'd be able to play through that, but boards like this, without a board breaker, it becomes too difficult.